going live to YouTube. Delete. Do. Waiting. Hey, I am live. Let's see if it's all gonna start changing up the stuff now. This is, yeah, this is just gonna be kind of hanging out. We'll do the, kind of a, first off, let me know if you can hear me. Okay. So figured talk about, I don't know, I haven't done like a state of the channel thing, and I kind of feel like I just keep adding like more and more things, and it's like maybe I should eventually just stop and be like, this is actually what I'm doing or want to do, or I don't know, all that fun stuff. Alright, posted to the Twitters and Facebook. I can hear you. Good. Awesome. Cool. This is, yeah, this is my like orange wall when the lighting's not necessarily great in this room, but I don't have notes. It is the weirdest thing. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm just here. Like, I don't have tons of slides. I don't have all of these pictures. Like, I have to get out and like referencing pictures. It's yeah, just hanging out. It's kind of crazy. So, over the course of this, I'm just going to kind of talk about like the channel, but if you have any questions or if you're wanting to know anything, let me know, because I just want to hang out for a bit. So, let's talk about, so I started this channel for the Ranger Weekend Review, and something insane happened, and it's morphed into all of this, and I think morphed is actually a really great word for it. It started because I wanted to do the Ranger Weekend Review, and I wanted to talk about Toku, and then Hyperforce started, so that became like a thing on Wednesdays that I started talking about, and then the Mondays were like, okay, well, I kind of always want to do a bonus show, but then it just turns into like I always post on Monday, and now I don't know. Now I'm just kind of, yeah. Now I'm doing a lot of different shows, and I hope, you guys, whether you're a Toku fan or a Ranger fan or a comic fan or a Legacy Wars fan, I mean, I just try to cover all the bases of Power Rangers, because it's cool because the comics weren't around 2 years ago. Legacy Wars just turned a year old. Like, all of these things in the Ranger world that maybe, if you haven't really been paying attention in the last year and a half, like, look how much the Ranger world's changed. It's crazy. It went from being really excited when, you'd be seeing Power Rangers at cons, and now, if you look wherever you could probably find a Ranger at a con within a few hours from you. And now, Morphicon is huge. More, Ranger Stop. There's like one in Texas. And now, too, there's a lot of Ranger stuff popping up. It's exciting. It's an exciting time to make content. I feel weird having a one-sided conversation. Normally, I'm just like saying news. I'm not just talking to myself out loud. What's up? Yes, this is a late night stream after the kiddos go to sleep. So, kid goes to bed. I grab a drink. What up? So, yeah, we had the Ranger Weekend Review, and so that got split into the Ranger Weekend Review and the Toku Weekend Review. So I've got those two shows going, and I've thought about moving like the Toku Weekend Review to be a different day, because you could say your weeks from Monday to Monday, or you could do it Monday and talk about like everything, including the weekend. Friday was just because I thought I would have like the most time to do it. And like that's honestly why it just started happening on Friday, because it was just like the Thursday night and Friday was like the only day I could get to do it, because so yeah, behind the scenes I record back there. Usually the lights that like those much nicer lights, I'm using those in the tripod and whatever. But yeah, I record Thursday nights. I usually start at about 5. No, lately it's at like 6:30 at night. I start recording. I record Ranger Week in Review and Toku Week in Review just back to back. Try to make as few errors as possible. Definitely have gotten better at not sweating it as much whenever I completely botch like lines, and now I just kind of roll with it. But yeah, so I do that, and I usually try to end recording by about 8, and from there it's uploading it to the computer, chopping it up, making it into the form you see, then going in and adding all the layers to it, and then exporting that, and then working on the Toku Week in Review. So usually the Ranger Week in Review is completely done. Like it's completely done by the time I go to bed on Thursday night. And then Fridays, I edit and pretty much do everything in the Toku Week in Review, like while my daughter naps, and I get it out. So, because if I don't give myself like strict guidelines or strict like deadlines, I'm afraid I'll miss them, or I'll just like slack off or whatever, and I won't do them. So I basically decided from I'm announcing that I'm doing the show to doing the first episode in a week, and I had never done anything video related. Such an idiot, but it turned out. It turned out. So Hyperforce. Let's talk about Hyperforce a little bit, because that's a big chunk of my channel. It's every Wednesday I post a Hyperforce review, unless like I was sick or something else. But so having those is great. That's my Wednesday show. But Hyperforce is ending soon. There's only 5 more episodes. So I'm only looking at another like 5 more weeks of content with it. And yeah, maybe there's a 6th week or so. I might do like a wrap up or something about it, or maybe just like my thoughts overall on the series. But I will have an empty slot on Wednesday, and so I was testing, trying to start doing these 2-minute talks. I think they're fun. They're something I can do pretty quick enough and get them up so they're good like Thursday show, Tuesday or Thursday show. Whenever I have, Hyperforce takes up 3.5, 4 hours of my life every Tuesday. So I try to do something really quick on Tuesday or really quick on Thursday, because that's when I record all the big stuff. So those are kind of shorter. So I was playing with the idea of these 2-minute talks. I'd love if you guys have any suggestions for them. Let me know. I will ramble, like I would ramble about anything for 2 minutes. If you like, I want you to talk about like any of the toys back there, or my favorite color. I mean, I don't know why you would. Maybe like how my mouse pad is so awesome. I think I've mentioned this before, but I could talk for 2 minutes about how I love my mouse pad. But I just thought it would be a really fun kind of show to do. So if you enjoy it, let me know. I think there's something that I could help, not just have Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos. So that's kind of where those came from. And also because I always have like crazy, or I have Ranger stories. I think everybody has Ranger stories. Like, oh, this is whatever is my favorite episode. And I don't have, because I always have like formats. I don't really have a format to just talk about random stuff. So that is probably where that is going to go. More reviews of, I don't have a lot of toys, but I mean, I do have the helmets, and I thought those were kind of fun. I thought maybe people would appreciate getting a better look at them. So I could do the red one. I'm actually not. I wouldn't review the pink one. Actually, it fell, and the top broke. It's not good, but it wasn't actually in the best of shape anyway when I got it. And so I was thinking about maybe just using it like destroyed, like break the visor, maybe just do it as like a battle damaged one. So instead of having a crappy quality good helmet, maybe I will have a good, crappy helmet, right? Okay, that makes sense. I love me evil doppelganger Tommy Oliver as Lord Draken. Oh my god, the comics are so good. Guys, is Shattergrid comes out, and yeah, it's issue 25 is coming out. Lord Draken is awesome, and Wednesday it's people were crying in the panel. Like I'm kind of sort of like how do I word it? Like the people in the panel at Hypercon, WonderCon that got to read it early, the ones that read it on Saturday, people were crying as they read it. This is big. This is big. So I hope none of you guys have been spoiled yet. If you didn't want to be spoiled, I know there were people going around today purposely spoiling it for people. So, not cool. Not cool. Come on. We're all a big Ranger family. Like, why would you do that? I'd post. I'm gonna do the thing where I post like to Instagram because I think that's the thing. Like this. I'm gonna go, hey, I'm doing a live stream right now. You should join. It's on my YouTube page. That's how the kids do it nowadays. I am not one of the kids, and everyone's gonna be like, I'm out. Jeez. Came about Lord Draken. Do you mean like how Lord Draken came about? Because he's just I mean, he's if Tommy said that, after Rita's curse was broken, like he's like, no, she's still cool. I want in on this. Love. This dates me that I'm kind of like old, that I'm like, hold on, I have to do the Instagrams. It's not good. It's not good. Let's see, was there anything else, I mean, just in specific about channel, where it's going? My next big thing is gonna be, I mean, thankfully I'm so fortunate. One of my my first big goals was 500 subs, and I hit that. I've hit 750, so my next big drive, I guess, my next big thing is gonna be just the push to 1,000 subs. I really want to do it. I want to hit it, like, well, my thing was I want to hit it by Morphicon, but like now, no, Morphicon's in August. Like, I'm all about, like, I want to hit this early, so I don't know, maybe I'll be incorporating more live streams with people like that. In general, like, I've even thought about, just because I play games, and I've tried to stream before. I have done gaming streaming before, but usually it's always it's for a fundraiser that I'm a part of every year called Extra Life. It's a really good cause. If you're a gamer and you've never heard of Extra Life, please give it a look. It's a fundraiser for Children's Miracle Network, and it's just all the money goes to Children's Miracle Network, but it's done through gamers. So it's for the people that look, let's be honest. They're like, hey, I run, I ran a marathon for someone. Well, that's nice, but I can't. I can't run a marathon, but you know what I can do? I can sit here and I can play Game Developer Tycoon for 7 hours straight. And that is where people donate. So you'd say a 24-hour live stream. And this year, I'm going to be doing hype for it. But as long as nothing crazy happens that day, it's in November. I can actually find the date for you. But as long as nothing crazy happens, I'm going to be doing a live stream. And it's a 24-hour live stream. That's right, folks. If you've ever wondered what Liz is like after being sleep deprived, even more than she was, like at the beginning of this channel, whenever my kid wasn't sleeping, I was really sleep deprived then. But this is after, 20 hours, and you're like, I need something to stay awake. I was like incoherent one year. I was like thanking Domino's and Red Bull, but overall, between my husband and I combined, I think we've raised 2,000, 2,500 maybe. About $2,500, let's say, for First Originals Miracle Network Hospital. So that's really cool. So be on the look on that. On the look for that. I'm actually gonna look it up right now because it's usually like November. It's November 3rd, 2018. And as soon as I get my page and whatever set up. Set Mikey. As soon as I get my page and stuff set up, I'll be letting you guys know. But that is the time that I do stream. And this year, admittedly, I probably will be streaming more like SNES Ranger stuff. Maybe the like the versus battle fighters, or we'll get. Oh my god! You know what would be so cool by then is if there's a Hyperforce game. Because how crazy would that be? Because my husband knows like a crap ton about Power Rangers because he lives with me. And I have some other friends that are really big Ranger fans too. And so that would actually be kind of fun. And friends that like just in general play D&D. So it would be actually really fun if the Hyperforce game was out for Extra Life to try to play an episode or whatever of Hyperforce that'd be awesome. But anyway, I digress. Although there's really no point to this chat tonight other than just talking about the channel and hanging out with you guys. And any other questions or whatnot? If you have any Ranger questions too, I have a plethora of knowledge, and it's like my superpower is Power Rangers knowledge. It's not really the best superpower all the time, but it's fun. Oh, so yeah, I want to have a first game. I love one. Any other morphers you got? Yes, I do. Okay. Japanese morphers I have from Go Busters, Kyrioger, Go Kaiser. I think that's it as far as morphers go. And then American morphers, I have SPD, Dino Thunder, Megaforce, and the Legacies. I'm sorry, you're just thinking at the back of my head right now. Yeah, I have the Legacy version, and I have, the Tommy version. Although, actually, let me show you something. I'm going to grab something really quick, one of my morphers, because it's really cool, and I can kind of show it off. Okay, so at some point, I actually have filmed a video for this, and I filmed it like a week and a half ago, and I oddly enough had so much stuff content that it didn't come out. So if you follow, you'll see a more formal video about this later. But this guy, see this guy? I'm gonna cover my face because I just want you to see this guy right here. So yeah, this is my power morpher. If you're talking about what other morphers do you have, that is the big guy. What's up, everyone? Looks like a few more people have joined chat. Oh, hi. Okay, this is my baby. So I was listening to a podcast, and they were like, hey, if you had to run in and get like one piece, one piece of collectibles, clearly after like birth certificates and whatever, and I would have to grab this because this is a version 1. Just when it came out, this was like when it came out, my Toys R Us was actually one of the very few first ones to get one, and so I got it right away. And I have every living member of season 1 and 2 and 3 who have used this morpher. I've actually signed it. So I've got met Amy, or I don't know. They got a little crazy because it was funny. It was Austin St. John was signing it, and he was like, my phone. My phone is the Lockseed sound from Gaim. If you're ever like, what is that sound? It is. It's the Lockseed one from Gaim. So yeah, Walter Jones and Johnny Youngbosch, Karen Ashley. I've got Catherine Sutherland up here, and Amy Jo Johnson right here. Steve Cardenas right there, Austin St. John off the side, and David Yost. And not that you can really see it, but in just enough light, David Fielding signed. Wait. Oh my god, yeah, I couldn't even see it for a second. It's like right there. But then luckily some of the guys who was kind of smushed, like they signed the back also. Um, yeah, so every Living Ranger that used this morpher, because I kept Tommy's separate, so I didn't have Jason and Frank sign this, but I have his up in display. I got like a so Trini's no Trini is on there. Every living person who played one of them, unfortunately, so no Trini autograph on here. But it's fun, the thing, and it's like memories, because I carried it to like 3 cons with me to try to get it signed by all these people, so that was fun. Let's see, what would happen if Draken knows about the Kamen Rider universe? There'd be a lot more writer breaks. And you know what? If Draken found out about the Kamen Rider universe, he would probably just start destroying things. It's just, you know what? They would just blame it on Decade. That's all there is to it. Blame it on Decade. Ugh, are you guys Kamen Rider fans? I loved Kiva, and I always want to do a rewatch of it, but I just don't allow myself to do it because there's so many other ones that I haven't gotten to watch yet. Let's see, Ranger seasons. I have seen every Power Rangers season except I haven't watched Turbo in I've watched part of it when I was a kid, and so I kind of like watched a handful of episodes leading up to like Countdown to Destruction. But so not really familiar with Turbo. Only watched the first 10 episodes of Lost Galaxy. Could not get into it. I've only watched the first half of Samurai. Haven't watched Super Samurai. I did watch Shinkenger though, so I'm pretty sure that counts. Are there any ones I haven't watched? Wild Force. I watched a handful of things from Wild Force. I loved the team ups with Time Force, but couldn't get into it. I did watch Operation Overdrive, and I've got to be one of those people, since I didn't watch it until Ninja Steel was airing. It was they called like my like kitchen show. Like you just kind of put it on the iPad, and you know, like as you're doing whatever. And so I watched Operation Overdrive, and I was like, honestly, guys, this really isn't that bad. I mean, I liked more than 2 characters, so, and enough of the characters got plot stuff. I liked Mac. Brooding Mac, like, he's a teenager and he found out he was a robot. I mean, come on, I think he did a great job. But, yeah, that's me. Evil is as evil. Oh, evil is as evil does. Yeah, I saw that panel and I immediately was like, I need that cosplay. It's gorgeous. So yeah, Go-Go Power Rangers number 8. That was out, and that was a prelude, but it was like a prelude. Officially, Shattergrid doesn't start until Wednesday. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about comics again now. So Shattergrid starts Wednesday, but Go-Go Power Rangers, since it came out like so close to it, it's like a intro into it. The Shattergrid thing, it has me. This is nuts. I just start stammering about it, and I think that's the thing. I want like Wednesday. It's gonna be interesting once it's, because if people were crying and people are going, oh my god, I think like Wednesday night is just gonna be, we're gonna need like support groups, maybe everybody like meet up. We're all gonna get on Discord and just be like, oh my god. I still don't really agree with people wanted to. Just never liked it. His the parts one. The acting is, and the hair is even better, and the outfits. There are things I just, when I look back at Mighty Morphin, I have to look through it, like I look at it with like 7-year-old eyes again, as if I try to look at it with 30-year-old eyes, you're like, no, not so much. I'm gonna see. Hold on real quick. My phone's going off, and I'm like, oh, does that mean I probably did something wrong? You just really bad, like you're tweeting or you're online, all of a sudden your phone blows up, and you're like, oh my god, what did I do? You never think like, oh, this is great. You're just like, nah, no, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. No one's trying to kill me. Awesome. Evil power couple, Lord Draken and Kimberly. I don't think it's just me when I say I kind of just want to watch the two of them destroy things for a while. It would be great. It would be great. Way back, so when the Ranger Slayer thing, no, okay. Backtrack to that. When the first picture, and they were like, we're introducing a new Power Ranger, and everybody was like, OMGs! I immediately was like, it is Kimberly from Draken's World. But here's the thing, at the time, everybody thought it was going to be a good Ranger. So I was like, it's gotta be Kimberly from Draken's World. I was set. It was either going to be that, or like Kimberly from her own, the one-shot. And that wasn't a one-shot, it was a 5-episode little spinoff. So that thing, I was like, it's gotta be her, right? And then we find out that the Eve Ranger is evil. And I was like, oh, screw that, it's still Kimberly. It's still Kimberly. And it is. Yeah, I'm like, I wonder if I can, Tomberly Kimberly versus Kimberly Draken. Wow, that would be a battle. That would be yeah. Tommy Kimberly. So you're talking about so evil Kimberly with Lord Draken fighting good Tommy and Kimberly. I don't know. Do you think it would be a long fight? Do you think it would be a short fight? I mean, I'm not going to kid myself and be like, Tommy's not that. I mean, he lost his powers, but he's the Green Ranger. I mean, he's Tommy freaking Oliver, you know? Isn't that just what you say when it's about his, he's Tommy freaking Oliver? So, the two of them, who'd win? Chat, what do you think? Tommy and, Tommy and Kimberly versus Draken and evil Kimberly. I just gotta say, pretty sure Draken and evil Kimberly would win. I mean, come on. It took all 5 Rangers and Zords, and then Tommy choosing not to be evil. Let's see, Coinless Kimberly kills Cat. I don't, dude, is that a spoiler? Hold on. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, so we're gonna remove it. And I'm sorry, dude, I have no idea if it actually was or not, but just in case, because I don't know, I took it off. So, if it's not, just say it on there, I'm sorry. But, I don't want anybody to get spoiled about it, if they don't want to be. Because, unfortunately, there was someone going around today, tagging people in spoilers. I'm like, man, that's not cool. We're Rangers. It's like, we're Rangers, man. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, spoiler prediction. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm just, again, just anything that could be a spoiler. I'm just da-da-da-da-da. I have to. I was blocking people and, you know. Let's see. Yeah, channel's doing good. Channel's doing awesome. I'm gonna do a drive. Would you guys like, I don't know, more live streams? Do you think they're fun? And if so, what time would be best for you? I oddly have, during the day, I usually have, 45 minutes. I could stream during the day. Or again, in the evening. You see me on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure, this eye is just gonna be, twitching. It's gonna be crazy. And so Tuesday night, so rest of the Ranger week, we got Tuesday night is Hyperforce night, and it's episode 21. Oh my goodness, episode 21 is, so episode 21. There's only 25 episodes. That's gonna be nuts. So that's gonna be late on Tuesday night. Wednesday, I'll get the talk, and barring some unfortunate circumstances, I'll get the chat out about it on Wednesday. Thursday, I don't know. Man, I'm gonna have to talk about Shattered Grid at some point. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because you can't. Like, I don't want to push back Hyperforce because Hyperforce, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure anybody and everybody who makes content in the Ranger world is just chomping at the bit and being like, as soon as I read this, I can't wait to just like, and talk to everybody about it. Depending on time zones, like, show off that collection. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's not the largest nor fanciest collection out there, but they were handpicked with love. Or I won them. I have like two things in my collection that I actually won on Twitter giveaways, which is cool. Actually, I really love Twitter giveaways. It had been a while since I had done one, and then I finally got around to doing the Mike Jen autograph. I think the last one I did was like, it was a really big one. It was for like a legacy morpher, but I think that was like almost a year ago. So yeah, I enjoy doing giveaways because it just makes people happy. At the end of the day, it's Power Rangers, guys. It's got to make you happy, right? If it doesn't make you happy, like, why are you watching it? It's spandex heroes fighting rubber suit monsters. Like, come on. I read all the other issues, including Go-Go. It's the comics. The comics are so good. I don't know if I can binge all of Mighty Morphin again before 25 comes out. I might have to try to, though. I might try. Maybe that's what I'll do, actually, once I end this, is I'll just go straight to the comics and be ready. Is what time? I'm going to have to see, like, how early I can get it. I mean, it's gonna be digital. So, usually I'm not in, like, a huge rush, to read it the moment it comes out, but for this one, I feel like I should probably open my eyes and, like, not open my phone. And I don't know if you guys are gonna be like that at all, but on Wednesday, for Shattered Grid, are you just gonna, like, wake up and just put your phone down and just go, like, go straight to, like, the night before? Are you gonna have, like, everything closed except for, like, Comixology or something? And so all you have to do is just click, like, the one button so you're not spoiled. It's great. It's already like a minefield out there, so we shall see. I probably will. I will probably have to just, like, have it ready to go on my computer and just coffee. I'm not like, kid, coffee, comic books. This is me scrolling the wheel, by the way. I forget that the webcam is, like, right there. It's Monday. It's gonna be a fun week. Oh my god, it's gonna be a fun week. Just like tonight, like I'm just hyped, and I'm just looking forward to Shattered Grid coming out and Hyperforce. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Yeah. I'm old school. I'll get the hard copies. Okay, so if you're gonna, in question though, so if you're gonna get the hard copies, are you going to, like, stay off your phone? Are you gonna just, like, not get on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or anything for the day, like, until you get to it? Because people selling Wonder for issue 25, yeah, I know, I've looked at them on eBay. I was like, maybe buy that one, and then the prices are just going up because, yeah. It's the black one. I saw it's like, because it's all black and it just has the lightning bolt on it, and like I saw one and it was signed by Ryan Parrott and Kyle Higgins, so the creators of it, and I was like, I'm gonna watch you on eBay, but I am pretty sure I am not going to be able to afford whatever final price there is for this, and now I'm curious, and since I'm actually at my computer, how crazy is this? I'm actually going to see. Hey, some of these aren't bad. 3 days left, 3 days left. Depends how cheap I could get one. I would think about it a lot more, but I don't see this variant cover, like, yeah, it's going to be expensive. It's just going to be expensive. Can I, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. You know what? I have the technology. Maybe. No, I can't. Anyway, graphic novels are your friend. They're very much your friend. Unfortunately, I don't have I have a car. It doesn't run really well, and so I just don't really use it. And seeing as how I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm home a lot. So if I want to read comics, it usually has to be digital. Looking at some of these WonderCon ones that are going up, it's 100, 200, but they all have lots of days on them. Let's see. Has anybody bought anyone? Bought any of them? Let's check sold listings. Let's do it. How much are people paying for this right now? That is actually not many. Oh my goodness. If I could have saw that, that would have actually almost been worth it. Orange Beast. My car was the Orange Beast. There was one I just saw. It sold. It was the very first one sold. Someone probably didn't know how much to put it for, and it sold for just under $50 shipped. That's worth $50 shipped. Oh my god! If I would have saw that, I would have bought first and asked for forgiveness later. Yeah. What the yellow centuries and blue centuries do? Oh, I can't wait to see all the centuries. Or just all of them together in the evil way of blah blah blah. In the evil way of just, you see all like Power Rangers and then, they're evil. Yeah, these exclusives, these variants are going for, looks like about $250 right now. $250, but it's one of, there can't have been many, there can't, black and pink versions. So do you think, black centuries were the most diluted. So they're like the least, whatever, powerful. And then red, elite, so a lot of them. Do you think, is there just one? Like, is there just the one pink? Because she's going to be so powerful. It's going to be amazing. Oh, it's really going to be amazing. I'm just counting. I'm counting down the sleeps until it's 2. It's a pretty easy number. Yeah, we are over black and pink too. Yeah. Pink! The Pink Ranger is, I don't know. Okay. No Ranger is safe. What do you guys think? No Ranger is safe. I'm just waiting to see if in chat. No Ranger. What do you guys think? Like, do you really? I don't know. Oh, and the Zeo Green Centuries seem to be just tank drivers. Yeah. I want to read it. I'd love to read it now, but remember, be courteous. If you do happen to see spoilers, don't retweet them. Or however, you have to just, no spoilers yet. At least until, I just realized, I had a few notifications. Too much pink energy can be dangerous. To one person, I'm pretty sure she's already dangerous. I do have some Pink Ranger stuff. So story time, or is that how this works? Live streams, story time. I got to meet Amy Jo Johnson at one of the first cons she ever did. Coming back. This was back in 2000. 2014. Yeah, March 2014. And it was one of those, like, she'd been really out of the fandom or the community and hadn't, really done anything. And people were like, oh, she's stuck up or whatever. But she had, like, a lot of anxieties about, she had crap, when she was younger. So, um, the, LexCon. That was what I was trying to think of. So LexCon got her to come, but it was kind of like a special thing where you had to buy like a ticket, but it was her own special event. Like it was like a 3.5 hour. It was honestly like a separate con. I mean, I don't know the best way to word it, but so it was her own thing. So bought the ticket to go to LexCon, bought the ticket to see Amy Jo Johnson, bought the thing to get my picture taken with her. And it was so cool. I mean, she showed, but it showed her like 2 short films that she had. Just talked about like movie making, kind of did like a Q&A about what it's like, the difference between like, an actress and a director. And then she did like a concert because she plays music, and so she was playing some songs. And then she just did straight up like a 45-minute panel like after that, just talking about Power Rangers. Man, it was awesome. It was long, and I mean it was really cool. She had a lot of energy, and it was her first one. So I mean it was kind of awkward because this was one of her first ever like big Q&A panels. So this was her first, big things, interacting with so many fans. So it was really cool, and to get to meet her, I have. Should I do it? Oh, let me go roll and find the picture of me. I have like the cheesiest look on my face. Sorry about that. I realized my mic is on as I'm throwing my headset everywhere. I'm sure you guys appreciated that. I don't know about, well, it's about you guys, but if you have long enough hair, these little hairs get crazy. We're looking through. This is my binder. Oh, that was convenient. This was me in 2014? Yeah, something like that. This was me in 2014, just smiling like a cheese ball. Good times. Good times. Seriously, I got out of there, and after meeting her, and I was just like, so, it was fun. I highly recommend, if you guys ever get a chance to meet a ranger, for the most part, I would say they're all really nice, and you should meet them. I'm sure 1 or 2 of them have had bad days, and maybe have not have came across as nice or whatever, but all of the rangers I've ever interacted with are pretty cool. And that says, like, it's been, yeah, I've gotten to meet a handful of rangers. And luckily, I mean, I'm fortunate enough I got to actually be a handler for 2 rangers at cons in St. Louis, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Oh, yeah, you know what? Speaking of cons, why not? Why not say it now? Because there's no other really good time to say it. I am going to Power Morphicon. Yes! Yes! Y'all don't even know. I've wanted to go to Power Morphicon forever. Since there was Power Morphicon. I've wanted to go, and I've never had the chance to go, and this year is just, it's gonna happen. This channel, this whatever, I'm gonna go to Power Morphicon, and you guys see, like, the crazy fun stuff that I try to do, and at least every once in a while, like, make you laugh, and that's what I'm gonna do, except it's gonna be a travel vlog, because I'm going west, because I live east of, so, yeah, I'm going to Power Morphicon, and I'm just stupid excited. If you guys are going, like, let me know. I would love to just meet everyone, like, half the time. I swear, hey, what's up? Hi, Kelly. Happy belated birthday, even though I wish you birthday. Technically, I wish you an early birthday, because when I recorded it, that's, by the way, the girl in that Kelly was the girl in the Range Recon review I said happy birthday to. To be fair, I wish you happy birthday on Thursday night when I recorded it. So I was early. I was early on that. So yeah, PMC hype. The hype is real. The hype is so real. I'm already like worked. I have at least one roommate that I already have picked out, or picked out. I choose you. I don't even have a Pokeball over here. I have a London. I have a glitter globe from London though. So just I've met Catherine Sutherland. I love Zio. She was really nice. Yeah, I did meet her briefly once, and I agree she was really nice. But I've been to a few cons that like she's been at, and she always seems just like really sweet interacting with fans. I mean, when I met her, it was very like, hi, thanks. I mean, I was really wanting her to sign my Morpher, and it sounds really bad when you're like, I just need you to sign this Morpher, because I had to have everybody sign it. But she's always been very nice, especially in panels and stuff. And if you guys have never like listened or watched a Power Ranger panel before, it totally okay, maybe they're not going to be in like San Diego Comic Con, but like New York Comic Con would have some. LexCon has them. So type in like LexCon Power Ranger panel, and you might be able to find some really good ones from, I mean, years and years ago. You could be hearing what they had to say then, and then what's going on now. But they're really fun to listen to if you are into hearing more behind the scenes kind of things. I wish I could meet a lot of them. They yeah, for the most part, again, every ranger I've met, they're just so nice, and they're just genuinely very happy. The few times that, again, like whenever I've gotten to talk to them, going through haunted house, yeah. Actually, okay, so I will mention, I went through I went through a haunted house with Deborah Snow Phillips the time before Shallow Ranger, because we were at a con, and it was a horror con, and we were both big chickens, and they were like, do the thing, and so I was like, fine, I will do it, because what else are we gonna do right now? So we did it, and yeah, she was such a good sport, just all weekend. She was so nice, and I I'm sorry. I will tell you what that was about in just 1 second as you hear laughter coming from the side. She was such a good sport just about everything. So she was really sweet. Let's see. I have like I mean just do like story time. Story time. Here we go. Watcha. Since I was her handler, she gave me a free autograph because she was cool like that. She was pretty cool. Am I buying a dragon figure? Yes. Yes, I am buying a dragon figure. I can only get, I think, like, for the price, because, like, platinum sold out, like, immediately, and gold and whatever. Like, those all sold out really quick. So I can't get those. But I'm going to get where I can buy, like, 2 or 3 of them. Maybe, because I've never gotten to be the person who goes and, like, gets to buy extra. So I have some ranger friends, so I'm sure I will probably be picking up as many as I can, which is, again, probably like 2 or 3. I'll probably be keeping one, and then the other 2 I'm sure I'm going to have already claimed very soon. Let's see. There was one. I want to buy Legacy Gold Morpher. Do you mean the Zeo? Zeo Legacy Golds? Because there's also the Legacy Gold for Mighty Morphin, because that was Tommy's, that was out for a while. I feel like it was crazy. I mean, Toys R Us. R.I.P. Toys R Us. They like never got communicators in. Boy, Toys R Us really didn't. It like did not get communicators in. I think I only saw the non-Tommy ones like 2 or 3 times, and I only saw the Tommy ones, I mean, 4 or 5, maybe. It was crazy how they did that. So yeah, MorphCon hype. I'm gonna fly. My plan is right now I'm gonna fly in on Thursday morning, or just early on Thursday, and then just like get checked in the hotel, chill, get my bearings straight, and then I don't know, maybe just walk around because it's just gonna be crazy. Just meetups. I'll probably be. I mean, catch me on Twitter and Instagram and whatever, and I'll probably be bouncing around like a ping pong ball most of the weekend actually, with my camera in tow and my laptop, which could probably use some more RAM before I have to edit on it. Just slowly turning towards person who funds my computers. At any rate, so the thing, by the way, so this is again, this is just a Monday silly live stream, I guess at this point. Do any of y'all play WoW, World of Warcraft? My husband is starting to play Diablo 3 again. Not starting to. We play it off and on like all the time, but one of his first legendary weapons he got in Diablo was Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, which...
Did you say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker?
I did say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. I'm pretty sure anybody should type in chat Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. However, I am pretty sure like there are 10 people watching right now, and none of them probably know what Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker is, so...
That's a shame that none of them know what Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker is.
It's a WoW meme thing, guys. He's just ass. It's okay. I'm not monetized. I can say ass, I guess. I mean, doesn't matter. Let's see. Oh, I gotta meet some Zhuogers. Not Zhuogers. Zhu Rangers. There are a lot of Zhu teams in Japan. Zhu Ranger, Q Ranger, Zhuoger. This is... Ugh. I have never, but I play Diablo. Yeah, D3. If Diablo 4 eventually comes out, I will be getting it. So play Diablo 3. I used to play WoW for a long time. I played the auction house for like the last year of World of Warcraft. I swear I didn't even play. I just played the auction house because that was what I did before I decided to dive into Ranger news all the time. Was I dove into what the trading value of Reigns of the Spectral Tiger were. Is it better or worse that I put my World of Warcraft gold mining brain to Power Rangers? As I knock things over. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna call this. I'm getting a little tired, and yeah, I didn't really have a set thing other than just talk about the channel for a little bit, and I got done with that for the first 15 minutes. But hanging out with you guys has been awesome. This is just a lot of fun, so maybe I will consider doing more of these, or maybe I'll be like playing a game or something, and so there will be other things to talk about other than just what random toys that I bring up here. But if you ever want to know more of a heads up when excuse me. So yeah, to stay up though on, anytime I decide to do one of these, usually I kind of give like an hour or so notice whenever I decide, like, and I set on a time. So Twitter is the big one. Twitter is where you're going to find me like all the time, but I usually remember to post it on Instagram, and I probably will remember to post it on Facebook, but not really. But yeah, Twitter is pretty much where you're going to find me all the time. Oh yeah, so what happens if Draken finds out the Kamen Rider universe? Decade will fix it. And then everyone will blame Decade, and then Decade will fix it, because that is what he does. I watched Decade. I didn't really like it that much, but... Okay, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you probably maybe a quick video Tuesday. I'm not sure, but if nothing else, I'll see you Tuesday night on Twitter yakking about Hyperforce, and Wednesday at the Hyperforce wrap-up, Friday, Ranger Week in Review and Toku Week in Review. Subscribers make me happy, because my new goal is to reach for 1,000. So, thanks again so much for watching, guys. I will see you with the next video. Have a fantastic night, and as always, how I have to end it. Bye!